Yo, how's it going? I did a few adjustments to the model here and there. Hopefully it looks good. Also, we are having no tabletop tonight. What do you mean? Is this in the chat? Uh Man, what a very what a way to start. Also, thank you, Smog Baggins, for the follow, dude. You're now one of my gems. Uh, well, I didn't have anything prepared today. Honestly, I uh, I honestly did not have anything prepared. Um, I mean, you can probably watch some videos here and there, but that's really that's really all I had until we get to the tabletop, which we're not gonna go to the tabletop apparently, which sucks. So let me take a sip. Hmm. Well, I have. Well, I don't want. I don't want to keep saying I have no idea. Like, oh, I should have ideas. Hey there, Dream. How's it going? Um. Hmm. I mean, could probably watch some videos. And then probably move on to. I'm feeling I'm feeling truck simulator vibes today. And I was supposed to do stuff today. Like at least I got my morning routine going, which is like it's somewhat of a workout. I mean, I did chest. I was supposed to do triceps and shoulders, but I didn't do that. Guess I'll have to figure that out for tomorrow, which I'll be doing biceps and back or back and buys. But then I just kind of did fuck all to for the rest of the time for my schedule. So it saddens me about that. It really does. I hate that about myself. Like I'm trying to get a schedule going for the time being and it just does not land. And I'm just thinking to myself like what happens when I, actually get a job that's like 5 days a week. I'm going to be doing fuck all for 2 days and then work and then I'm not going to get anything done. Ugh. It sucks, I know. Anyways, um but yeah, let's watch some videos once I pulled it up. get stuff going. Da, 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 da. That. Okay, cool.
These
Uh-oh.
behaviors may not be
No,
criminal
no,
offenses in
no,
themselves.
no, no, no. I did not want to click that. Asmongold, stop. See. Watch later? No, not watch later. And I clicked on my screen and went to the video on there on accident. Oh yeah. So apparently that that RNG? RNG? No, not that's random number generator. Uh the ARG, but it's not ARG. Whatever it is, the thing that makes the analog horror. Apparently the one for Angel Engine got is complete, which I'm kind of surprised about. I guess the creator wanted to make a story, made a story, and then is done with it. It's actually a good story. But with the but I mean, it's still using AI generated stuff, but like it's kind of it's kind of weird because like they're still doing work on it. They just have AI images that they're using to Photoshop, and so there is work being put in. It's just the dude doesn't have any artistic art style, which I mean, nobody does, but it's I don't know. It's a weird hard line. Even in today's age, when anything you hear about AI, they talk about like it's the devil. Like anything AI, like anything. Like I'm talking not generative stuff. Is like generative stuff is also a hard line. It can be helpful at times, okay? Even I sometimes use it, not a lot. Use the generative images, but only to see what like it comes up with, and if I want to incorporate it into some of my designs, not one to one, but just incorporate it to the point where like, oh, this piece looks good or this piece looks good. It's not the entire thing where, oh, I see where it is. I'm gonna put it into my I'm going to model that and everything. I'm not doing that. Like I want to create something with my own two hands. I get inspired, okay? And unlucky for me to freaking excuse me. Uh inspiring stuff on Pinterest. You see cool images and you don't even know half the time is it an actual image or is it a human made image or is it an AI made image? Like we're getting to the point where you don't even know. That sucks. So like that's why I'm kind of putting my inspirations like uh broadly is because of Pinterest. Okay. I want something on Pinterest, I would look it up and see, oh, this looks cool. But then I have to look close, like, wait a minute. That does not look great. All right. I'm probably not gonna watch that one. That back on, but oh, it's been 3 weeks. Dang. Uh, bu- 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 why do I have this on here? I mean, I'm looking through stuff right now. Hmm. Oh, we haven't we haven't seen this video yet. Hold on. I mean, we kind of have, but I don't remember watching it. Is it on windowed? That's on windowed. Okay, cool. Or is it? Nope. Yep, it is. Okay.
So I've been talking a lot about VTubers lately, believe me.
And this is royalty is here.
It is not voluntary. It's not my fault all the interesting topics revolve around 2D to 3D animated models where a small percentage are complete degenerates.
What the frick?
But this video is about someone we all
Wait. I forgot what her name was. Was it Chibi? The freaking gremlin with like the weird messed up eyes and just unhinged attitude.
already talked about in the video The Worst VTuber, centered around the infamous VTuber FalterXV, a self-proclaimed 35-year-old femboy VTuber who once again I talked about a few months ago in August, and in said video covered the many victims of Falter and many of his misdeeds, as Falter is allegedly characterized to harass, stalk and disturb the lives of people that were loosely associated with him or his victims.
Again, it's been 2 years of me being, here's him being a dumbass again, here's him being a idiot, here's him lying, here's him calling somebody a pedophile with no evidence.
To the point where if you were in a game with him, like Destiny, he really likes playing Destiny, if you gave him
I forgot about that. I forgot about like just like calls different people out. No wonder no one likes it. Oh right, the memories are flooding back. Not from this video, but from the video, like the video beforehand.
him even a hint of criticism, I'm talking your grandma's pubic hair level of criticism, you will quickly find any platform you are present on being spammed by him and his alts, because Falter loves to target anyone that gives him criticism.
Right, I forgot about that one. Freaking criticizes you for the littlest things and you criticize him. Freaking go nuclear and sends all his alts after you, which I find very hilarious that he just does that. Like, oh, I'm behind 7 accounts.
This was made abundantly clear in the comment section of my previous video. Some people shared some terrible experiences they had with him. And even if you don't criticize him and you just no longer want to associate with him, you are still a target.
There's been instances where he allegedly was in a voice chat with a couple of individuals that he was at odds with, and he ended up like reading out their name and address.
It's to the point where he has bullied multiple people off the internet, more specifically two I talked about in my previous video, where one had removed themselves from the internet and sought psychiatric help due to the harassment they were receiving.
She's probably using a different name.
She did go to a mental hospital for help because this was heavily affecting her. She was going to get like partner and everything.
And one that just completely disappeared from the internet to the point where close friends can't even get in contact with them anymore, and their final message being on their Twitter with a strong connotation to self-removal due to the harassment they received from speaking out against Falter, and nobody has heard from them since.
I still want to believe that this person did not do the whole self-removal thing. I think, if anything, they might have just create a brand new account and didn't affiliate with them with anybody. That's what I wanna say.
Win on a win shot about them. Cherry says, if you want me gone so badly, I'm gonna be gone. Deactivates on everything. Just gone. I'm on service with her. I've DM'd her. No responses. Never been online. Nothing.
As for Cherry, this was the last contact I had with anyone that knew her. They had tried to conduct their own little search to see how she was doing, and this was their official thing that they had sent to me.
And another person I talked about in that video who is no longer with us, with their obituary being shown to me, and it was not completely clear it was down to Falter's involvement, leading to what they did to themselves, but a lot of the people I spoke to said it did somewhat add to it.
We have an obituary of one confirmed.
He was stirring up the pot.
Yeah. Was it just that and more harassment, which, like...
No one knows.
No one knows. I also spoke to people like Flip, Basilisk, Noobster, and the Replicated Man, all of which told me their involvement with Falter, with receipts and all the terrible things he had done, including blatant abuse of copyright, to take down any videos relating to him, or any videos made by the people he just didn't like.
So not only does he start striking my videos, so he started going after small, like people who he didn't like. There was a number of Elite Dangerous players that he didn't like at this time that he started DMCA.
Wait, Elite Dangerous players? Are you kidding me? What? What are you on about? Like, I'm not even in the whole sphere of Elite Dangerous, and I even know that there's like the game, it could be, I know it's a social game, but it's just a game that you can like be by yourself or something. I don't understand how you can like just be toxic in that, unless you're on, you know, an open or private. Still though, like if you want to be open, you can be open. Otherwise, be in a private game, be with your friends, don't be with others. Whatever.
Striking.
All of this seemingly to destroy any narrative that paints him in a bad light. He has also done this to obtain information of all the victims, as when he sends a copyright claim against the victim, and the victim wants to dispute it and get rid of it, they will have to fill in all of their personal information, in which in some cases he has used that information to harass the person and involve them in litigation to take them to court regarding the copyright, in which he would then expose the court case numbers as a stream title or even sometimes in his chat, which makes it extremely
What the frick?
easy to find the court case, and then you can view both parties' information, including Falter's and the victims.
Case, which directly links.
So it's literally a doxing method. What the heck?
My full name, as well as his full name in it. He does with Flip a lot. But what he does is he'll take a name and alter it slightly and post it, so no one knows that it's a name dox except him and the actual person.
He kept on referencing that. He actually referenced the court case thing that I mentioned earlier on, like, as a stream title.
All of this happening even though he had previously been banned from using the YouTube.
Wait, didn't we watch this? We watched a video discussing this before. I don't remember watching this. And it's still my watch later thing. And I would have always removed videos from this, so I'm going to assume that we didn't watch it. Yeah, there's a second part to this.
YouTube copyright tool
Also, welcome in, Renus.
together, and now uses it on a different account, and still, to this day, abuses it. So once again, like I said in my previous video, if this video gets taken down, you know why. Flip was the person that initially reached out to me and put me in contact with all the other victims, and he is seemingly the most hated by Falter, because even though they haven't had contact for years, he still to this day harasses Flip. The last time you talk to him in
Grilled some chicken skewers today with fried rice as a side. Hey, you need to post pics on that. That sounds good. So it's probably me being hungry right now.
on Discord and VC.
Oh god, in VC when I bagged him.
Like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Yo.
2 years ago, and he won't. I've offered repeatedly, hey, we could try to talk about this and finish this, like, and just be done with it. Like, we could do one final thing where we talk about it, we both get our thoughts out, and then we can both fuck off into the sunset. And he refuses.
He has some sort of hate boner or some sort of yandere obsession with this guy, where he blames everything on Flip and constantly tries to copyright anything Flip produces. This includes his own world building as he is an author, and most videos he creates, even though in said media he has created, there is no material created by Falter used within it.
Yeah, so even before
Are you kidding
my
me?
video, it's been like 2
As a world builder myself who makes and creates my own thing, if they copyright something like that, I would fight it. Like, oh, but you would expose your name. I don't care. Like, you want to take me to court, bitch? Take me to court. And sue you.
years you've been copyrighted, harassed, and he's made it a living hell for you, and he's even gone after your partner, hasn't he?
Yes. In fact, literally the last time I posted an image of my girlfriend's, my girlfriend got her nails done and I got her an engagement ring, 'cause we're engaged now.
Yeah.
He actually made a post making fun of her nails, of all things. So
On
it's
his
like,
main
Are you freaking kidding me? This dude. Sadly, most platforms still don't have protection for a person getting sent copyright claims. Yeah. Which sucks. I know. But like it shouldn't even have like both parties like reveal their names too. Like penalizing person sending unfounded claim after claim, right?
I believe it was, maybe it was on his Knuckle account. He does make fun of my girlfriend all the time on his main. He says that she's my sister and says like we're in like an incestuous relationship.
Include the 2 tweets. I should mention, he's false DMCA'd me on Twitter, so I have an ongoing copyright case with him, which he's...
Wait, how do you get a copyright claim on Twitter? What? That's a thing? I don't use Twitter anymore, but this is like months since the video came out.
Yet to advance in any way.
This has led to Flip and Noobster being in active copyright court cases with Falter, and he has also involved them in elaborate stories based on sometimes true events but will change the characters to his victims, blaming it all on them, like the time he was attacked by somebody with a knife.
Stabbing story has changed stories so many times. When the initial story, I actually found it in...
There was a bar that shows for re-upload. Well, no, the bar did show fully, but like sometimes I would like click on a video and then leave it, and the bar is full. Like that's just me, but I know we've seen some of this first. Mind you, this was like months ago. Oh, like I said, this is a year ago. Excuse me, the first video was a year ago. This is the second video, which is months ago. And still in my watch later list. I don't know, like we might have, but I mean, just a reminder of how bad this VTuber is, I guess.
In his Discord of all places, was that he allegedly got stabbed by a crazy landlady, that he was going to move into a place and she was high on drugs and ended up stabbing him in an altercation.
But he uses that as a template for anyone that he can use it against.
Same with like...
And he also has a lot of bot accounts and alts he uses to regurgitate this information, spam report accounts, which due to the sheer amount of reports, his victims actually do get banned.
He'll mass report you, and let's say he'll get one report through, and Twitter restricts your account in quotations. That might be like a chat ban or like a perma ban for a period of time.
Yeah.
He'll take that screenshot from the email he'll make, use it.
Trophy.
Yeah, and not only that, but he'll use it in multiple instances.
But that was a very short synopsis
This dude needs help. Seriously.
of that video. Believe me, there's a lot more. The victims banded together and made a 96-page document with citations and references on all the things he has done to them, which also got taken down due to copyright. Yes.
Are you kidding me? How do you copyright a Google Doc?
Oh.
That's a thing? Wait, what?
Word document got taken down due to copyright, but that is where the video left off, and since then, a lot of things have changed.
I had just essentially been no longer made like a private person because he doxed my first and last name.
After posting my
This dude either needs a nice tight white jacket or a pair of new cement shoes. I don't advocate for murder, so I would pick the former.
previous video, Volta claimed I was harassing him and I was botting the amount of brain-dead numbskulls and degenerates.
Wait, what? Royalty is here has started sending members of the community intentionally lie on his behalf. What? I understand about water. Oh, okay. I guess I was jumping the gun there.
I was botting the amount of brain-dead numbskulls and degenerates. Sorry, I forgot that title. That watch these videos. Yes, I botted my comments to produce the most revolting string of characters that I see in my comments most days. But all the bots I do actually pay to sit and watch these videos. I know your CPU is overclocking as you've gained sentience, and watching this content is reducing your life expectancy, but please type 1 in the chat as I pay you to do so. I was also blocked on his Twitter. Repor the Replicated Man, who I spoke to in my previous video, deleted his Discord and any other associated account, as he was generally done with the stress that was associating with any information that was to do with Volta.
Rep essentially quit the internet. So that's technically speaking, you could add that to somebody else that Falter is bullied offline. He did the same thing that he did to me. He DMCA'd one of Rep's videos, re-uploaded it, claimed it was his, and Rep either had to fight it, which meant giving Falter's legal information, which Falter would then use to dox him.
The topic of Falter in general was more wildly reviewed, and a lot more people started talking more about him, but some had their videos taken down and faced harassment from Falter. Some of
Jeez. I feel like some bigger VTubers need to talk about this person. Can we get Pyrocynical? Excuse me? Why Pyrocynical? It's not gonna do anything. Actually, I haven't watched his content in freaking months now. Charlie. We need to get Charlie in on this. Just like show him the video and probably say something for 5 minutes and then leave. And probably get his video copywritten. Oh my god, this dude needs to like just. What is his end goal? Like what is his end goal here? I'm trying to like think of what is he doing? Like obviously he's getting hated on, but I'm not understanding what the problem is. I mean, he does need some mental health. But what I'm trying to say is he whatever.
of which reached out in my comments and on Discord. So it was safe to assume Falter really didn't stop. It really just made things worse.
Yeah, I think
Are hungry and nothing is stopping them from doing any of this. Absolutely. I don't think well, yeah, I don't think, but also like you're that power hungry, but and yet you're a VTuber who's being hated on. I don't know.
you'd say after I made that video, nothing really happened. I think more people talked about it, like you said, but their videos got taken down or copyrighted. And
Well, yeah, that's the shitty thing, right? Like, I think your video on him was great, and I stand by that. But something that's been routinely frustrating with this is, like, videos get made, and it hurts.
social platforms these days crack down on small accounts? I guess. But like, what if these accounts are old? Well, they probably don't even check that either, to be honest. They'll check, oh, you're a small following, and then bam, you're out.
It does hurt Falter because, again, his public, if you Google Falter, you see the videos on him. It doesn't stop.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm pretty sure immediately after the video, other creators made more videos.
Yes.
And then he still did his usual thing of harassing them, DMCAing them, and did it get worse, or was it just the same with his...
I think so here's why I think it got worse, and I don't think it's your fault, to be honest with you. I actually think that this is not really my fault necessarily, but he did it because he got so angry that I got in contact with you.
Any comments left on his account?
Manipulating do so even should have enough to stop them. Yeah, but you gotta remember, he has multiple accounts that are actively reporting the same people, and I don't think I don't think even the people who do the reports even recognize it, because let's be honest here, the people who do the reports have like millions and millions of people to go through, and having this small group, like small VTuber, well, probably, I don't even know how many he has, but we had this conversation last time. Surely, sure, has to be illegal. We have? I don't remember this at all. I'm sorry. Did we watch it? I don't remember. I know we watched the first part. Am I thinking that this one was this one? But then I don't remember the first one. Is it an VOD? Yeah, you need to it's on a VOD somewhere. Last time you watched this, then the first. Oh, is that why oh. Well, I guess it's just a reminder of why this person's bad, I guess. Sorry about that, guys. Remember, this is my curse. Yeah, because it might have came out like 2 months later or something, and I didn't remember it. And now it can't, like, it was still in here. So there's probably people who haven't seen you watch that before. That's true, that's true. Let's see. The Revenge of Pirates Software. Do I really want to watch this one? Or do I want to watch something spooky? Well, did I ever watch this one? I don't think I have. I always delete stuff I watch. My also Hook scrolls past videos he watched and hasn't deleted. Wait, where? Are you looking at the red bars? Because those ones I haven't watched. Or at least I don't remember watching them. The one you just deleted. Oh, gotcha. Hmm. "13 scary videos that'll run your blood. Run." Okay. Spooky videos deserved. Welcome back, Sir Spooks.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks. Tonight we're going to take a closer look at 11 unsettling.
Did this dude like set his camera up here? I know I'm jumping a gun with this, but did he just record himself like doing something and then something spooky happened?
Videos, each with their own peculiar mystery. I'll share my thoughts along the way. Subscribe if you're drawn to the unexplained. Let's begin.
Wait, what? 11? But there's 13. Uh-oh, someone did an oopsie.
The first video we're checking out today comes from the
That's exactly it.
TikTok account Dude My House is Haunted. A pretty great name, especially considering what's caught on camera. The clip starts with the uploader explaining how he was walking through the kitchen when he saw a cabinet door slowly creak open on its own. He's mid-story when something strange happens again.
But sometimes I could unplug it and plug it back in and it would stop doing it, but now it's making this. Whoa! Okay, see, I didn't even move. I wasn't even moving.
Sure enough, the exact same.
Where's the string? Where's the line? Where's the fish line?
Cabinet swings open by itself, just like he described.
Wait, I think I actually saw it.
He even opens the cabinet to show there's nothing inside.
Front cover, it opens itself all the time. Pressure, old joints, yada yada. Oh yeah, it happens to me too. Like the old joints back in the old house. But not like that. This looks like something that was like purposely done.
And no rigging or strings that might explain it. That alone would be eerie enough, but then something else kicks in to take things up a notch.
Exactly, Renus. If it like opened up and then shut.
See, that snap's closed. Alright. See? That's the freaking noise. Oh my freaking god. Alright. Creepy crap going on in the house.
Why does this look like a mouth with like fangs here? And like an eye? It's like going
Oh man. Alright.
Out of nowhere, the freezer lets out a loud, jarring noise that causes him to jump. It's the kind of sound that could have a rational explanation, maybe a mechanical quirk, but given the timing...
Oh yeah, it's a freezer. It's supposed to do that.
That does remind me of the time my dad worked on a local construction site, renovating a local hotel.
Oh. Really?
It definitely feels like part of something larger. What's especially unsettling here is how casual and quiet the setting is. Just an ordinary kitchen during a quiet moment.
There was a door that would constantly open and then slam shut. Eventually the workers got fed up and nailed it shut.
Honestly, I would be the workers too.
Spooky lighting, just something unexplained happening in plain view. Could this be nothing more than a hoax using fishing line or editing?
While on lunch
Maybe.
break, they heard
But
a
the
horrible
simplicity of it
sound,
all is
and the door was open, the nails ripped out.
What? A horrible sound? Like wood being ripped off or something? By the door? Dang. It was being ripped out of the wood in a matter of seconds. The creaking screech it makes. Understandable. That's kind of hard not to be a little bit suspicious, especially when it's nailed shut.
is what makes it so effective. The same can be said about most TikTok ghost videos. If this footage is real, there might be more going on in that house than a few random noises.
Well, I wouldn't believe that? What? No. I wouldn't assume so otherwise. Wait, why is it 10? 13 scary
A video
videos.
posted
I'm
to
being
YouTube
11.
all the way back in January of 2013 by a user known as Brun9711 shows a kid playing around with the Tech Deck skateboard. Oh, the nostalgia. So far, everything seems normal. But just as he's getting into it and having fun, something unexpected and downright eerie occurs.
Oh. Well, I mean, money is always tight. Especially now.
Bruno! ¡Bruno! Se movió la silla. ¿Leal?
Out of nowhere, the chair in the kitchen suddenly scrapes backward, as if being pulled by an invisible force. It's loud enough
or invisible string
to startle everyone, and especially the family cat, who immediately bolts in fear.
Well, yeah, because it's a loud noise and activity is happening. That's not a scared cat. That's just a cat that's confused and wants to get out of there.
The kid just sits there, stunned, staring at what just happened. Then, right at the very end of the video, something else unsettling occurs.
Sí. Tipo, es de arquiteta.
Bruh,
At
our
door
cats
slam-
jumped when we moved our feet after being still a little while.
Yeah. That's a cat. They probably don't have cats.
Slams shut on its own with no one in sight. The combination of events, first the chair, then the door, suggests this may not have been a one-off fluke. There's a genuine sense of progression to the activity, almost like something is making its presence increasingly known. Of course, there are rational explanations worth considering. Some viewers might point to the possibility of a fishing line or string being used to pull the chair, and while that can't be ruled out entirely, there's nothing obvious in the footage to indicate where such a line would be pulled from. It all looks and feels very organic. Also worth noting is the cat's response. Animals are often believed to be more sensitive to strange energies or subtle changes in their environment, and the way this one bolts the moment the chair moves.
Wait, can we take a moment to have his friend being from the floor all the way to his feet?
Adds another layer of intrigue.
Yeah, it seems like they were tying up strings.
Ultimately, this is one of those clips that sits in a gray area. Maybe explainable, maybe not.
What's the point that didn't move? Probably pulled it. Probably point it was pulled.
But one thing's for sure, the poor kid.
Yeah, his friend there was actually like crouched down. What was he even doing in the dark in the first place? Like, what was he there?
didn't touch a tech deck again for a long time after this. A man named Buyback posted this eerie video to his TikTok account in May of 2025. The footage was captured by a home security camera in the middle of the night, and what it shows is both strange and unsettling. The video begins by showing the homeowner's property under cover of darkness. At first, everything seems calm, but then this happens.
Gotta lurk playing games with peeps? Okay, Renus, you have a good day.
If you look closely, you'll see what appears to be the figure of a ghostly woman silently walking across the property.
I have to say it once again. I'm a security guard that looks at these camera footages all the time. I see this on every single person that comes into the building. This is not a ghost. This is a person.
She lingers for nearly a full minute before the footage abruptly cuts off, leaving behind more questions than answers. There's something especially evil through even your TikTok.
Just gonna skip through that. Like that's bait. That is bait.
User WinMacPix posted video to his account on July 20th, 2023, where he starts off by saying that something is watching him. According to the uploader, he was just trying to relax and play some video games at home when he began noticing something odd, repeatedly
Wait, what video game was that?
Games at home.
I can't even tell what that is. I thought it was Palworld for a moment.
When he began noticing something odd, repeatedly passing by his window. To try and catch it, he sets his phone camera down to record himself while gaming. And sure enough, something does happen.
Something keeps passing by this window. I just propped up the phone here and I'm gonna play.
He remembers to pause the game.
If you're walking by my office, I want you to knock it off.
Suddenly, he grabs the phone and begins walking around, calling out into the house and telling whatever might be there to knock it off. But if it was a spirit, it apparently didn't take kindly to being told what to do.
Holy. Is that you making all that noise back there? Just think so. He's closing doors. You need to get out.
They could have snuck out the door, right? I don't know. It might actually be a person with a hand that, like, hovering over the window.
Dude, will you knock it off, please?
Objects begin to fly across the room in a burst of chaotic movement. Then, one of the doors opens on its own, and just before it closes again, you can make out a shadowy, human-like figure standing in the room.
What? Where?
You gotta get out.
That's so
You're
fake.
gonna lock yourself in the laundry room again? You're not leaving?
That's fake. Shut up.
If you pause at just the right moment.
You pause the right moment. You can see that it's fake. Shut up.
The silhouette is undeniably chilling. In fact, here's a frame from the video. The figure appears to be standing motionless, partially cloaked in the darkness of the hallway.
Partially cloaked. It sticks out like a sore thumb, dude. I'm skipping this part. Very place. Ayo? Spooky hour. What? Not even here. You didn't post your thing. It leaves a metal on. Wait, leaves a shadow on the metal to the side?
What do you think? Visual trickery or something paranormal?
Oh, I see.
Still, even knowing that, it
honestly, I feel like this dude like just photoshopped everything. It looks like he just photoshopped it. Also, what is the spooky hour thing? I'm kind of interested in this one. YouTube the hour. Oh, I'm already subscribed. Dear Mysteries, what? Members only, really? Soviet Ghost Town erased from history. Oh, that's long videos. You can green stuff now for videos. What do you mean green stuff?
On TikTok, a woman named Sandra shares that ever since her mother passed away, she's been experiencing some truly strange activity inside her house, and it's understandably starting to freak her out. In the video, we see Sandra filming inside a bedroom, and almost immediately something unusual takes place.
It keep happening in my house since my mom passed away. Like, why?
One of the drawers begins to slowly open all by itself. Sandra then moves closer to show there's nothing around. No strings, fans, or pets that could be causing this to happen. It's an eerie moment, made all the more unsettling by how calmly it plays out.
Are you sure it's not just your drawers itself? Just like in the first part of the video.
But what's even more fascinating is the timing of what happens next.
I looked underneath the drawer, I looked behind it, there's nothing making it pop out. And it seems like it's when I bring up my mom that something happens. Mom? Your cat's fucking weird.
Just a second or two after Sandra calls out for her mom, the drawer opens once again, almost like a direct response. The timing is incredibly specific and raises all sorts of questions. Of course, as always, it's possible this could be staged using something like fishing wire, though as with many of these types of videos, no such setup is visible. But if we take it at face value, this could be a touching and subtle form of communication between mother and daughter from beyond the grave. It's one of those clips that manages to feel both unsettling and oddly comforting at the same time. What do you think? Is this paranormal or just a well-executed trick?
It's not a trick. It's the drawers themselves. They're weak.
Over on the Ghost subreddit, a user known as the Proof Seekers shared a video that captures some genuinely unsettling activity taking place inside someone's bedroom, and in the middle of the day, no less. The footage comes from a locked-off camera aimed at the room. At first, nothing seems to be happening, It looks like your average, quiet bedroom, but that changes very quickly. Without warning, a strange, whispery yet deep voice can be heard saying hello from somewhere nearby. It's brief, but definitely eerie. Unfortunately, there isn't much context given in the post. Still, the lack of explanation doesn't make the clip any less creepy. In fact, it might make it worse.
It reminds me of Ghost Caught on Camera jump scare, if you know what I mean. This was like way like just all like freaking a decade ago. Like in a green room with like toys on the ground with a rocking chair, I think in the center. Freaking, you're like trying to look around and they're tell you, hey, you need to look very closely. And you do, and then freaking The Grudge comes out and jump scares you.
The voice is clear enough to be heard distinctly, but there's no visual indication of where it's coming from. That's what really unsettles people. Commenters were quick to weigh in. Some called the voice the stuff of nightmares, while others wondered if maybe it could have come from a video game or television playing in another room. But nothing.
Okay, if it was a television or a video game playing in another room, you would hear other stuff. So that would be crossed off the list. Like, you would hear video game noises, not just a noise. Overtly dramatic.
Nothing in the clip suggests a plausible source for the voice. So what do you think? Could this have been a random, explainable sound picked up at just the right moment? Or is it something more sinister? One thing's for sure, that voice doesn't sound like anything you'd want to hear when you're home alone.
That would definitely freak me out, but they do be scared legit, I guess. Book.
This next video comes to us from a YouTuber known as Beck.
Dude, turn on a light. You're cooking.
John, who uploaded this eerie footage to his channel all the way back in May of 2008. In the first clip, we see the uploader walking around his house, seemingly attempting to bless the kitchen. And
oh, never mind.
That's when things begin to take a seriously creepy turn.
Let me just take a moment to look at this kitchen and just see how old this is. Yeah, no wonder there are ghosts living in here.
Out of nowhere, multiple objects are seen getting tossed to the floor by what appears to be an invisible force.
What if this was made in Blender? I feel like this could be made in Blender.
Meanwhile, the camera starts making odd static noises that seem to intensify the chaos. The uploader's reaction, visibly shaking and breathing rapidly, makes it clear he's completely rattled by the experience. Then the video cuts off. But it doesn't end there. A follow-up was posted not long after, this time showing footage from a stationary camera positioned inside the same kitchen. And what it captures is pretty chilling.
Wait, really? Really? Wait, why are we inverting this? That still didn't help. Alright, now that helped.
If you look closely, a strange, ghostly figure appears to move across the kitchen before vanishing into thin air. It's a blink and you'll miss it moment, but it's definitely noticeable once pointed out. Of course, there's always the chance that the moving objects in the first video could have been staged with fishing line or clever off-camera manipulation. As for the second part, some might argue the ghostly figure was added in post-production or could be a trick of light and compression artifacts. However, if this was all pulled off as a hoax back in 2008, it would have required a decent level of planning and skill, given the limited tools available at the time.
Then never mind about the 3D stuff. I mean, still, it kind of looks like it.
So what do you think? Was this a genuine case of paranormal interference during a home blessing, or something more explainable behind the scenes? Either way, it's certainly one of the more memorable poltergeist clips from YouTube's earlier days. In June of 2025, TikTok user Kyle Anthony posted a video claiming that strange, unexplained events had been occurring in his home, specifically in the basement. In the video, Kyle begins by walking through his house with his phone, making his way to the basement. His cat, noticeably on edge, seems to confirm that something isn't right.
Can happen if you record over a tape, if it was old or the camera cross imaging was something like that. You can do that? Well, I guess that makes sense. In a way.
If you listen carefully, faint knocking can be heard coming from below. Kyle opens the basement door and peers down the stairs. At first, everything seems normal, but then this happens.
The heck is that? Is that you? What the heck is that?
Oh, what the heck is that?
Was it? Are we doing this again? Anyway, I don't know.
Why would you open it after that?
While Kyle scans the staircase, a ghostly child's voice can suddenly be heard coming from somewhere down below.
I didn't hear the child voice.
Moments later, there's the sound of rapid footsteps coming up the stairs, despite no one being visible. In the second video, Kyle investigates the attic. The clip begins with the attic door making strange sounds, as though something is lightly knocking or shifting behind it. Kyle then climbs up into the space.
Alright, for any of y'all who don't believe that this is real, then I'm just making it up. I'm about to prove it to you.
Once inside, the attic appears completely ordinary, dusty, empty, and silent. Whatever was making noise is nowhere to be found. So what's going on here? The sequence of sounds in both videos feels eerily timed, especially the disembodied voice and the sudden rush of footsteps.
I feel like he had a friend up in the... like, still up there. As soon as he was opening it to, like, you know, slowly open it, his friend stopped and then, like, quickly but silently went over to the very back, and it probably helped that he was wearing all black too, just to just to nail the home that this was definitely spooky footage. And the baby crying could be added in post.
While skeptics might suggest that the audio could be added after the fact or chalk it up to settling noises, the tension and timing make it feel a little too precise for pure coincidence. If this is a hoax, it's been executed with care. But if not, then Kyle might be sharing a house with something that doesn't want to stay hidden. Over on TikTok, a woman named Max posted a highly unsettling video to her account that showcases some legitimately bone-chilling paranormal activity unfolding in the middle of the day in her house. In the video, we watch as Max pulls out her phone camera and starts recording because she feels like something is wrong. We see her brother sleeping on the couch, completely unaware that while he rests, something absolutely horrifying is lingering very close by. Although it appears very briefly, if you look down the hallway at the start of the video, you can make out what appears to be some sort of ghostly apparition standing near the door.
I thought that was a coat. Like they just hung up. That still looks like a coat.
In just a second or two, the figure disappears without a trace. In the description of the video, Max says the clip was actually recorded 6 years ago, and even now she still has no idea what could have possibly been captured on camera that day. If you look closely at the comparison frames, the vacuum cleaner in the hallway stays in the exact same position, which makes the sudden vanishing of the figure even stranger. There's no obvious movement or exit.
If you're showing something scary, why focus like that on him? I don't know.
And the change happens in an instant.
People are confusing.
Some viewers have speculated it could be a person stepping back into a room just out of view, or possibly even a clever use of video editing. However, the fact that the video is years old and only resurfaced recently makes the hoax theory a bit harder to pin down with certainty.
Wait. Instead of a ghost, what if it was someone breaking in? Hello, hope everyone had a good day. So yeah, it's kind of a bad day for me. I was trying not to procrastinate and failed. So there's that. But hello there, welcome in, Vault Hunter.
So what do you guys think? Was this hallway truly haunted, or is there a more grounded explanation hiding just out of frame? Let me know in the comments. In June of 2025, TikTok user Sari Tao, 86, shared a video that quickly unsettled thousands of viewers. The text overlaid on the video is cryptic and chilling, warning that people are terrified by what's captured in the footage, and that she herself can no longer stay in the house. The backstory is brief but disturbing. She had been sent by a realtor to clean the house after the latest tenants abruptly moved out. According to her, the realtor mentioned that this kept happening, tenants breaking their leases early, but never explained why. She likely didn't expect that she would soon understand.
Esta casa se ha limpiado muchísimas veces porque rompe el contrato a la gente. Ay, no mames.
Not long into the video, a door eerily swings open on its own. While this alone could be dismissed as wind or faulty hinges, the events that follow suggest something far more sinister may be unfolding.
Es porque de plano no aguantan a vivir aquí. Y ahorita les voy a enseñar la demás.
Wind noises.
Para allá. Déjenme prender la luz.
Turn a light on, woman.
Entonces, el señor dice que ya van varias familias. Entonces, el Señor dice que ya van.
As the woman moves slowly through the home, more strange sounds echo through the halls. Footsteps, taps, it's hard to say, but they appear to have no visible source, and the unease in the room only deepens. Then comes the moment that has left viewers deeply unsettled.
Se escucha el ruido por acá. No sé qué sea.
Oh. Oh, that kind of gave me the chills a bit.
Se escucha el ruido por acá. No sé qué sea. Se escucha mucho ruido.
Wait. I feel like that's just a dude with a hat. Like, you can even see a little bit of skin near the shoulder. See, look, you can see like human flesh here. Like this is where the hat is. Like, he's looking down. This is like part of his arm. Yeah, no, this is bait. This is definitely bait. When it was in the dark like that, it gave me the chills.
Ay, no, no.
At around the 3:35 mark, a shadowy figure, what many are calling a shadow person, appears to be peeking out from behind a door frame. It's subtle but unmistakable. About 20 seconds later, another door opens entirely on its own. The sheer number of unexplained occurrences within a single video is remarkable, and that's partly what makes this clip stand out. It doesn't rely on a single scare, rather it builds an eerie atmosphere layered with multiple unsettling details. As with any viral paranormal video, there are skeptics. Some have pointed out that the door movements could be rigged using fishing line or air currents. However, the appearance of the shadow figure sparked real debate. Could it be a clever use of VFX? Maybe. But others argue the lighting and shadow consistency make it feel more organic. If this were faked, it's been done with notable care and subtlety. Whether it's a hoax or not, the story behind the footage, the cycle of tenants fleeing, the chilling warning in the text, and the atmosphere captured on video adds a layer of authenticity that's hard to shake. For now, we can only hope for an update from Saritao86. Until then, the mystery of this house continues to haunt the internet.
Oh wow, we're already at 1? Huh.
Elementary schools are typically seen as places of joy, learning, and growth.
Not joy or growth. You can learn stuff, but that is not those two.
They shape the minds of children and provide a safe space to explore the world for the very first time. But not all schools remain warm and welcoming, especially when they've been long abandoned. Some of these places, as this next video suggests, seem to hold on to something darker. TikTok user Mike Runner posted a video in August of 2023 that shows him exploring a school building that's clearly been left to decay for years. As he moves quietly through the empty halls, a creeping sense of unease follows every step.
Oh yeah, there's definitely graffiti here. It's probably somebody living in here. What the frick is this? Like, it looks like a Christmas tree with a man inside. Are we abandoned videos are yeah. I love those. But are we talking about like freaking Slenderman pages here? What is going on?
At around the 2-minute mark, Mike begins to find children's drawings lying in different places across the floor, each one seemingly forgotten where it fell. While most appear harmless at first glance, a few of them depict eerie, almost unsettling figures that don't quite feel like the product of a child's imagination. The fact that they're scattered in various rooms rather than grouped together adds to the sense of abandonment, as if the school was left behind in a hurry, frozen in a moment that should have faded long ago.
Metallic voices? All I can really think about is Necrons.
Then, as the exploration continues, an eerie metallic voice suddenly cuts through the silence. It's hard to tell where the sound is coming from, or what it's even supposed to be, but it has a robotic, unnatural tone that echoes hauntingly through the empty halls. Some viewers believe this could be evidence of something otherworldly communicating through the space, while others speculate that the voice may have been added during post-production, as similar effects could be created using basic audio filters and distortion tools. Still, in the moment, the sound feels so well integrated that it only deepens the unsettling mood.
Is that a tall figure?
And just when you think it couldn't get any creepier, at the 3-minute mark, a large, dark figure can be seen standing motionless in the corner of a room. It doesn't move. It doesn't.
Are we sure that's not a tall, dark figure, but like a hole in the wall with things spewing out? That's what it looks like to me.
React, it just looms in place. It's easy to overlook at
Only
first,
the silence.
but once spotted, the figure becomes the most haunting element of the clip. Some say it could be a shadow or an object mistaken for a person, but others argue that its shape is too deliberate, too defined to be anything accidental.
Oh, I see it moving around. I don't know, I feel like this is still bait.
Whatever the truth may be, this video captures the eerie stillness and lingering presence that so many associate with haunted spaces, especially those that were once filled with children's laughter and are now consumed by silence. And that was 11 scary videos.
Alright, thank you for the 11 scary videos there. Didn't really feel creeped out, except for that one where the dude was like in the room, but like, that's not for me. I didn't think that was that scary. I hate when people use animals as a way to say something. Right? Sound of freezer sounds like owl mate. Yep. Last Ghost wants to know how you can have pudding not eat your meat. What? There weren't any kids doing science, so he did science. You know what? You got a point there. YouTube channels. Who's this?
Elliot Eastman was a 26-year-old man from Vermont, USA. He spent most of his early years in the tiny town of Heinsberg. Life there was calm and peaceful, but with a...
Are we gonna get any, like, actual crime scene stuff happening? I hope not.
Population of less than 600 residents, it was...
Wait, what happened in 2015? It went up nearly 1,000 and now it went back down.
Also quite boring. Elliot wanted to do something more with his life. So, with his love for nature and exploration in mind, he saved up some money and traveled to the Philippines near the end of 2023. He wanted to slowly make his way through the entire country and witness its beauty firsthand. But just a couple months into his trip, he met a local woman named Carisha Jayla. The two started dating and got married just a few months after that, in July of 2023.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on, what?
But just a couple months into his trip, he met a local woman named Carisha Jayla. The two started dating and got married just a few months after that, in July.
They got married in the same year when they met? That's kind of unheard of, jeez.
July of 2023. Then in January...
Well, I shouldn't say unheard of, but like that's just kind of for calculating. I don't know.
2024, Elliot started posting videos on YouTube documenting his life in the Philippines with his wife. His videos were simple, without any over-the-top music or crazy editing effects, but they felt authentic and real, allowing him to amass a small but dedicated fan base. Though his content took a massive shift in May 2024 when he decided to move to the beachside village his wife was from in the Cebuco municipality. Unfortunately, it wasn't long before this spiraled into the worst decision he'd ever make. You see, Cebuco is part of what's known as the Red Zone in the Philippines. Put simply, this is the most dangerous section of the country, especially for foreigners. Armed robberies, kidnappings, and even murders are not uncommon in this region, with over 40 Westerners going missing there in just the last decade. However, Elliot was well aware of this fact, as evident from his channel's description, which read, "I'm Elliot Eastman. I am 26 years old and I came to the Philippines about a year and a half ago, where I met the love of my life deep in the mountains of the Red Zone of the Philippines. I will be showing you my day-to-day life as the first and only foreigner to have ever lived here in Cebuco for a long period of time." He mentioned the danger in some of his video titles as well, but
I feel like this is stupid. Like, I get it. I feel like he's doing it for views, but at a risk of his own life. Since it's dangerous for foreigners.
despite the threat to his life, he still wanted to build a life in Cebuco. So he rented an apartment and even built his own grocery shop near the beach, all while documenting the entirety of his journey on YouTube. Now, there were times when he felt threatened and had to hide from some locals to avoid getting in serious trouble. But despite the somewhat dire circumstances, Elliot was enjoying his time in Cebuco and slowly building the life he wanted. However, just when things were starting to look up for Elliot, tragedy struck. The incident took place on the night of October 17th, 2024, when, after doing several short live streams throughout the day, Elliot went offline and sat for dinner with his wife and her parents. But then, a few minutes later, 4 men with guns barged into their home and started telling Elliot to go outside. These men were also wearing outfits similar to those of the Filipino police, likely in hopes of making Elliot more cooperative. Elliot, however, saw through their disguise and tried to run away. Unfortunately, that's when things went from bad to worse. One of them opened fire and ended up shooting Elliot twice, once in the leg and once in the abdomen. They then dragged him onto the speedboat they had docked near their home and sped off into the darkness. This was the last time anyone saw Elliot alive.
Alright, let's choose something else. You know, I'm not really up to feeling for watching videos right now. I'm gonna change to something else. Yeah, I had nothing planned for today. So I'm just kind of like winging it right now. If you don't mind me. Freaking Peak got another update. Huh. Why am I updating this now? I shouldn't even be updating. There's one game I wanted to play. I'll probably play it next week. But right now, let's play some. I'm glad to be able to sit here and chill, man. Yeah. Let's just play some Euro Truck Simulator. I don't know how long I'll be playing this. Oh, controller not working. It's not popped in. There we go. Not really. Nothing new has been going on. Let me bring some music on. There we go. I'm gonna go when... Nah, let's not do an open collab. Wait, can we do open collab? Yeah, let's do open collab. Bring some new people in. There we go, and set that up. All right. Quick job in progress. What was the quick job? Is the music loud enough? Sounds good to me. Okay, cool. Wait, do I need to go right or left? Oh, I bought a bunch of DLC for this so we can expand our stuff. Wait, where are we? Okay, we're near the boot of this area. Oh, just buy DLC expansions. I got most of it unlocked here. I make this turn, and yes, I can. Just drive erratically. Well, sadly, I can't drive erratically here. No one got thrown out this time. Yet. There'll be a day when someone gets thrown out. Hopefully it's not going to be that day. We don't want Stormy under the floorboards again. Which I don't know how that happened. That car just sped by me. Okay, so strapping, cause drop in tight, cause I ain't going nowhere. Good, good. I guess I need more sleep because I'm just not. Like I've been feeling really meh today. Like I felt a little bit energized, but now later on I'm just like meh. Probably because I didn't have a lot of sleep. Also, it doesn't help I've woken up, well, I stayed up last night playing Kenshi again. Freaking, I played it for like 5 hours straight and forgot to eat lunch. Then I was like wondering, like, why am I so lightheaded? Then I realized, wait a minute, I have not eaten anything. I was like, I'm gonna get a snack because I already ate lunch. Then look back, wait, I didn't eat lunch. I should probably actually have a proper meal. That's. I wonder what that is. I used to remember to eat something. Well, yeah. What's going on with that truck? Oh, it's not a box truck, it's Oh, I see. Hopefully tomorrow I can actually get stuff done. Like, I desperately need to start doing stuff. Yeah, here's the thing with me. I'm doing like 5 things at once here, okay? Doing something in the background to make streams a little bit more, more entertaining, I guess. But also needing to fix my model. But also I need to learn Godot. But also I need to, learn Python, but I also need to, you get it. Like, those are just a small list of stuff that I'm trying to do, and I keep getting overloaded by just that stuff. I just need to pick something and then stick with it until, like, I'm done. I just overload myself and then start procrastinating because I don't know. Yeah, 50 tabs open and computer systems slowing down a bit. That's one way to put it. See you recharging. No, I just need. Oh, really? Come on. I just need to, like, put those tabs on a pin and then work on one of them, or like at least put it in a bookmark. Like, I just need to know what's the important thing I can do right now. Is game development important? Is the thing for stream important? Is learning Python important? Is fixing my model important? Yeah, I think my model is more important. So I think I need to, like, go and do that and then work on whatever I need to, since, yeah. One thing is all that stuff you do ties into each other's at some point. So yeah, why, you can see why you kind of burnt out. Is that really what it's called, burnt out? Just overloading yourself on accident? Oh, and also trying to get in the habit of making videos on YouTube. I'm trying to do that. Like, I'm trying to get back into doing that. I don't want to just be a reaction streamer You get it? Because in the end of the day, when I don't really want to do a lot of reaction stuff. Like, as much as like it's easy content, it's just lazy content on my part. But people seem to like it and like my thoughts and opinions. When you're overload exhausted, it can lead to burnout. So I overloaded myself to the point of burning out, and then I procrastinate. I see. So what I'm like, I managed to finish my game. And then after that, I was trying to find other stuff to like work with. And you get it. I want to work on my game. Like other games. Because that was right after the one I made. Is this an express line? Well, yeah. So, it seems like I've worked on it for nothing. Not a lot of people are really... There are eyes on it, but not enough people are really downloading it. I thought maybe I would get, 1, 2... Well, I already got 1. And it's from my mother. I was hoping at least 5. That's all I expected. Not exactly 0. I know I'm not a great... Well, I don't really expect you to. Like, you've reviewed it a ton. I lost my train of thought here. But, yeah, moving on from that. From me doing the whole content creation stuff, honestly, I'm probably gonna take a few days off for myself to like figure stuff out. Because what if I stop streaming? I want to focus on other things. I mean, I'm not gonna be leaving it. Like, heck, I have a model in the works that's ready to show off. Uh-oh. Well, I guess I forgot I had that one mod. Can you go, please? Thank you. I know I slammed your rear end, but could you, like, just move on, please? Being strapped in tight. Hey, I did say yet. Excuse me. Checking something. Probably keep my eyes on the road. Oh, someone's online. Nice. The balloons and helicopters. Yeah, I'm still doing the big thing. I think what I'm gonna do is, when I'm not at work away from my model, I should probably most definitely learn how to code, which that was my original intention, but it's a matter of like focusing. And sure, you want to like try something yourself, but like, I don't know, I just look up, well, I mean, that's a true nature of it, is looking up the answers. And like trying to teach yourself how to do it again. It's from what my point of view, you like look up the answers and then figure out what they did, then go back and redo it. But like try not to memorize how they did it, is that's still a cheaty move. Because I don't want to remember the pattern, I want to remember the formula. It's a matter of, oh, they poured in this and this, but how much of it did they pour? And is there like a duration of said pouring, or a duration in between that needs to be done? I'm just putting out there like a chemist view, which I never did chemistry. For now, go for it. Yeah, that's exactly it. Really. Can I keep this speed? Oh, I can. That was a little bit ballsy of me. Someone? It was definitely smooth. Who's actually on? I see a cat. Yep, they're on. One of my favorite drinks is on. Well, not my favorite drinks. One of my favorite milk. Well, the milk that I can handle is currently on. thought that said Agent Fury on the road. It's just in a different language. Hey, they have Mustangs here? Well, I guess they do. Vroom, vroom it is. Freaking burping. Stop that. Oh, I need to go over here. Excuse me. At least when went down from 1400. Can't tell exactly. Well, we went down to 1400 to that much. Uh, 900. You know what I want all of a sudden? I want breakfast. I think it's because I'm hungry. Probably wrap up stream once I'm done with this delivery. Sounds good. Yeah. Like, I was thinking of either French toast, since someone been talking about French toast nonstop, or pancakes. Either pancakes or waffles with chicken strips on the side. I think mostly just waffles and chicken. Oh, did you hear about what happened to, what's happening at Roblox? Like, especially with the leadership. So, from what I've read, this isn't any alleged stuff. This actually happened. For this dude who well, I mean, what happened to him, but allegedly, which, I mean, it might as well be true, said this dude was going after bad actors, which I guess that's what they're called now. I don't understand why they called it that, but they went after them in a more of like a investigation side. Nothing about, you know, trying to get them, you know, forcing them into relationships, posing as, well, a small person. Jeez. I'm trying to I'm walking on glass here by saying this. So what happened? Rude. What happened was he got IP banned by Roblox themselves for bringing justice to a lot of these bad actors, and was providing documents and proof to not only the police but Roblox themselves. They even mailed in like a portfolio of what's been happening on the site, and I guess they didn't get it or anything, but they banned all 7 of his accounts and told him to, like, a cease and desist order. If you do not stop what you're doing, then we will sue. And we all know how Roblox is with their you know, with their moderation. It's disgusting. And they're absolutely doubling down on it. So, yeah, Charlie did a video of this. I mean, rightfully so. It needs to be spread across everywhere because Roblox is not a safe site. Apparently, it's a you know, cool site to play games with and with your friends. I never played it. Am I planning on doing it now? Probably not. Not my thing. Plus, I don't want to be bumping shoulders with a possible, you know what. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, that's what's been happening in the world. And it's kind of weird how it's happening now. Like, suddenly everyone's been they kind of running away from all this, or like popping up. Especially what's going on with the list, if you know what. Like, it seems like more and more stuff's been popping up. What else has there been happening? Oh yeah, apparently there's been 3 birthdays in the Dragon Council. Fun times. Oh, wait a minute. You know what game I should probably, like, continue on playing? Days Gone. Although apparently there's been a new Days Gone game that came out. Or at least a DLC. I don't know what that's about. I'm surprised a new DLC came out, like, years after the first game came out. Well, I guess it's not unheard of. Oh yeah, they did. I was a bit surprised too. Like when I started playing through it the first time, I think it was around the time when they announced a remake. Not remake, or a remaster. I think they did a remaster. Wait, what? You go on the shoulder of the road until you can pass? Really? Interesting. Oh. A loan's been paid. And I wish I can pay off my real loan. My real life loan. But you know what happens if you do? Your credit score will go down. For some reason. Was there any other game? Well, actually, there was a game. Let me check real quick. Studio System, Guardian Angel. That's one of the games I was wanting to play. I'm kind of waiting to play that. Until my next update. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how long it is. It's an indie game. And speaking of indie game, there's another indie game called Whisper Horror Mountain. It's a top-down Resident Evil Outbreak-like game where you have 4 survivors and you need to go through the game. The sad part about the game is it has no saving system in between levels, so you're forced to go through the levels. But the good part is, if I buy it, then 3 of my friends can play it for free. So what I did is ask 2 people if they want to play. And hopefully we can get something set up. Oh yeah, I was also wanting to play some of the Legend of Zelda games, specifically the 3D versions. Luigi's Mansion, Metroid Prime. Some of the games I did not get a chance to play or was not interested in. As much as I hate Nintendo, like, I like their games. But I'm not gonna frickin' importing playing these games. Like, yeah. I'm just not looking forward. Excuse me, no. I'm just not wanting to feed into the Nintendo gluttony. Freaking raising prices up for a last generational system. Really? And these people know that they're going to go back and buy your Switch just because it's a cheaper option. And when they do, they can't, so they go to the Switch 2 because it's better. Like, these people, like, whoever's in charge here, whoever was in charge right after, was it Miyazaki? I forgot who was the person that died that was in charge. Who died who was in charge of Nintendo? Like, things just became worse for the company. Like, it wasn't obvious at the time, but it climbed up to just anti-consumerism. Especially with the Switch games. At least the Switch 2 games. If you rent them or anything like that, if it's not on the original Switch, if it's not any original hardware at all, and I think you can't even switch games over to another people, it would just brick your console. Like, how is that fair? We even had a thing with Xbox One saying there's gonna be a webcam on at all times, like that you need on, otherwise it won't work. You only have digital games. And then Sony did a forward thinking and said, how are we going to share your games? And they just took the case of the game and handed over to another person. That's it. Can we go back to that? Like, whatever Nintendo's doing sucks. Because people want to buy their games, especially the older ones. And Nintendo's not allowing them. Like, you need to have original hardware for original stuff, and this is becoming obsolete. There's even people that are still in the womb that may go and look at these past games and say, I want to play that, but they can't. because it's like, what, 2040, and they can't play the game because they weren't born yet. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. The only hope now is just indie devs copying what Nintendo did and making something of their own while keeping the original magic. I'm not talking one for one. I'm talking, you know, something like the Zelda games. There might be something similar to that. Like, you're not playing Link, and you're not playing like Lunk. You're probably playing, I don't know, Craig of the Knightly Order, who got a sword from the mages of the immortal mages of time. I'm just spitballing here. Like, the point is, Nintendo needs to just stop what they're doing and start actually becoming pro-consumerism instead of anti. Which are supposed to be fun experiences. It's supposed to be fun. People love the memories of the games and such from them. Companies make things simple and they're off-putting. Exactly. And I'm very surprised how people, even the friends that I've made, are getting excited over that, and I put my displease with how much how much this sucks for these people. Or excuse me, what am I saying? How much it sucks to be a Nintendo fan. I know someone was, what was it, Aki? Yeah, it was Aki that went into the launch release, got their game, and Mario Kart, I believe. And he's enjoying it. Like, the game's fun. And I know he's doing a playthrough of Donkey Kong. But that's what I'm saying. Like, the games are fun, but Nintendo is, like, that shouldn't be a reason to buy Nintendo games. You can find fun elsewhere. You can find other mascots in other games. Nintendo isn't the company to go in and buy fun games. There's other fun games out there that are hidden. Like, look at the indie scene. You can find loads of games there. Sure, it's not Nintendo. But at least it's something you can go and buy without having to fork over $60. Excuse me. What was it, $80? Probably $80 for it. I'm not entirely sure. My music turn off? No, it's just extremely quiet. There it is. Because I grew up with Nintendo, at least the Nintendo 64. Then it went to PlayStation 2. Then I finally got a GameCube, which honestly I really enjoyed. You know, playing the Sonic Adventure 2. What was it? What was that game? Mario Sunshine, which at the time I kept seeing everywhere. And it was at the time, it was like a technical marvel to be playing that game, because the fluid mechanics are just wonderful. Like, it's nothing you've seen from then on. And then you had Battalion Wars. Like, sure, it's not a major Nintendo thing, but like, I enjoyed that game. It was cartoony, it was strategic. I loved it. It reminds me of like RTS type of games, except not exactly RTS. I mean, it is RTS in a way, but it's... Did not know there was a little bar there. But it was strategy, and I like a good strategy time to time. Which honestly, I should probably play more strategy games. Oh yeah, Luigi's Mansion. Nearly forgot about that. What is happening here? Wait, what? I already did the border check. Wait, I have a question. So, we have American Truck Simulator. So does that mean we can have North America and then South America? We just travel all the way to South America. Or like in Canada, traveling up to Alaska. Are we gonna have ice road truckers? Anyone remember that? I don't know if they're still going on. Yeah, it would be cool, but would it be what you expected? Or not? But is it what is expected? I was watching. I just remembered that there was a dude who had his got a new truck with heat in it after not having a truck that didn't have heat, and was wearing his jacket on, and must have felt heavenly for him. That was about it. Other than that, there was like a bunch of stuff that were like, you know, counter steering, not jackknifing the truck. You would think I would be more into it, but I wasn't. Peggy. Is that name of a game company? Maybe it's publisher. Oh wait, no, Peggy 18. That's That's a rating system. I'm getting a lot of income from these people. I mean, I'm not complaining, just saying. Oh, they're gonna add coaches to this. Long-range coaches. Paying you good? Yeah. I mean, granted, they're probably getting paid, like, what? 45,000? Maybe. I'm getting, like, what? A 5% cut? Who knows? Once their levels start going up, I'll start getting more and more money. Actually, I'm questioning garage manager. Oh, no wonder. I have like 3 garages. I have like 12 people working for me. All right. Lot of business. Well, you got to think, Dream. There's a lot of goods that need to be put, not to be pulled in and out. And gas is just one of them. But it does seem kind of silly having a diesel truck carrying diesel tank to fill in a truck, like a gas station. Like, I just can't help but think that. There might be some, maybe they're short ranged, you know, picking up from the trains and into it's easy. Hey, I made it through. I think with the gas tanks, it's going from a train to a gas station, so it's not that long range. Like, it's not from, you know, New York to California. So that's just my theory on that. I could easily look into it, but I don't want to. Okay. Kilomiles. Kilometers. Ugh. Yeah, I apologize for not having a very exciting stream, but at least it is a stream. You know, just keep updates and just chat with me. Or lurk and just hear me ramble on. Yeah, for some. Yeah, I guess so. Bought that blue side sand amputine. Or amputine. It's like opine. Just like these weird languages that gets my American brain going. Oh, but did you hear that? Did you hear that now American women are now mad at guys for dating overseas, finding a girlfriend overseas? I kind of find that funny. Like, we don't want you to date us. Okay. Goes overseas to date them. And then they get mad they're not getting dates. But then I saw like a couple of like handful of clips that show them they're freaking mean. Like not in a way that like the way they're mean is they're entitled, that's it. They're entitled while saying like a bunch of stuff towards guys. I don't know, it makes me freaking, I don't know. Lack of maturity. Oh yeah, most definitely. Entitlement and lack of maturity. Ah, finally, we're almost there. People just suck. I'm just waiting for that wake-up call, honestly. Actually, I should probably not even get into that, honestly. Probably not even Twitch appropriate, let's be honest here. Oh, uh-oh. Well. That'll be combo for VC. Oh, yeah. I mean, technically I already am VC, but... away from public ears. And even if it's in VC, probably wouldn't even matter. Yeah, I know. Oh. Against a wall. Nope. Stop slamming on that wall, though. There, we got it. What the? Hello? What? Oh, I'm against the frickin' rail. I didn't see that one. Awesome. And I get a new thing. What's on a freight market? Air conditioners. Medical vaccines. Luxury SPs. I am not... Where is this yacht going to? Oh, of course it is. Where's this going to? No, I'd rather get away from bridges. How about quick cargo? Oh, this is the same. Okay, never mind. Save it here. And quit game. Alright, I'm gonna trade on out. I'm feeling a little bit tired. So I'm just gonna go close that down and trade in somebody. Yeah, thank you for joining me. I raid into I'm checking. Wait, is there wait into you? It doesn't show I raid. Now I'm in mod. Needs yes. Does not look like I've I raided them twice. Okay, we're gonna raid into Dragon Council member. Like they started like an hour ago. Okay. Let's go and start our raid. Well, seems like there was an ad that just started, so I'm gonna wait on that. I'm probably not gonna stream tomorrow. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure. But most likely not, unless I miss something. Actually, no. We are doing that Archipelago thing, so we might do that. But that depends. That depends. Wait until now. All right. Gonna be raiding on into them. Use any of your raid emotes. And we'll be raiding on out soon. So yeah, anyways, thank you for watching and have a good rest. Have a good rest of your day. Man, I'm tired. Later.